GeForce NOW adds new games to the service as well as teasing something called Project Beyond. Xbox is updating Xbox Cloud Gaming to have a click-to-play link through shareable clips. And Tencent makes a major investment in Ubisoft that may keep it independent. We'll be breaking down all the latest in the cloud gaming space, so let's get to it. Let's begin by talking about the latest on GeForce NOW, but before we get to the games being added to the service this week, I wanted to talk about the tweet they made yesterday. It simply says stay tuned, #Project Beyond. Just to be extremely clear here, whatever this tweet is about, I have absolutely no information on, so everything I'm about to say about it is pure speculation on my behalf. I think we might be seeing another upgrade happening to the GeForce NOW servers. My reason for saying this is because the Nvidia GeForce Twitter account also tweeted out the exact same thing. It's typically around this time of the year that we see the new lineup of graphics cards, which should be the 40 series, but I gotta admit, I find it very interesting that the GeForce NOW Twitter account is tweeting about it. After all, when they added the 3080 tier, those cards had been on the market for quite some time. But when that happened, there was a huge amount of demand for GPUs. Regardless, I can't wait to see what this eventually ends up becoming. Let me know your best guess in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your own theories. Now let's move over from theories to facts by talking about the latest games arriving on GFN this week. There's an additional 6 titles arriving to the cloud, with 5 of them being new releases. That includes Gloomwood, Trailout, Shatterline, Steel Rising, Broken Pieces, and Realm Royale Reforged. My highlight this week definitely goes to Steel Rising. It looks like an awesome Soul-style game, but I also need to give a shout out to Gloomwood. That game is really popping off online. It's got an overwhelmingly positive review score over on Steam, and it seems like anyone who's a fan of that late 90s, early 2000s graphic art style will really dig what this game is. Also, if you missed it earlier this week, I just want to remind you that LG will be updating its home screen UI with something called the Gaming Shelf. This will add a new layer of cloud game discoverability for members streaming to supported 2022 and 2021 LG TVs. It appears to be their take on Samsung's integrated gaming hub, so be sure to check it out if you have a supported TV. But now let's switch things up and talk about Xbox Cloud Gaming, which has gotten a very interesting update. When you decide to upload a gaming highlight, be it a clip or a screenshot, friends who view that highlight can now actually hop right into the game via cloud gaming. It is worth pointing out that Microsoft themselves do state that some games require Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for cloud gaming. As far as I'm aware, the only one that currently doesn't is Fortnite, but they did announce that more free-to-play games are on the way. But aside from that, the feature is pretty cool. It's very reminiscent of Stadia's click-to-play links, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see more of these types of features make their way to Xbox. It's not like this feature is coming out of the blue either. A long time ago, Microsoft talked about doing something very similar for posts made on Instagram that would link directly to the games via XCloud. I think it's important to realize that accessibility to these games via the cloud is one of the strongest features cloud gaming has to offer to everyone. Much like with how Google does click-to-play links as well as state share and their free trial system, I would expect Xbox to try and make their own versions of it, which personally speaking, I think is good for the cloud gaming space as a whole. Competition breeds a better product for us consumers, and I really can't wait to see what else these companies can come up with. Not long ago, we were reporting how Google is already experimenting with their own click-to-play link system for the Google search engine, and that one applied to every major cloud gaming service out there. All in all, a cool feature, but now let's move on to the Ubisoft and Tencent news. Not long ago, we were reporting of fairly credible sounding rumors that Tencent was interested in a takeover of Ubisoft. But today, we can lay those rumors to rest because a deal has been made, but not for what we were previously expecting it to be. Tencent has now acquired 49.9% of an economic stake with 5% voting rights in the Guillemot Brothers Limited. So what exactly does this mean? From my viewpoint, it seems to acknowledge that Tencent is okay with not owning Ubisoft. In fact, this investment even seems like they would rather Ubisoft stay independent and not get bought out by anyone. As of right now, the total stake at Ubisoft held by Tencent and the Guillemot brothers rises to 29.9%. So to be fair, there is still room for other transactions and investors to step in, but it does seem like for now, Tencent's not actually interested in buying out Ubisoft as a whole, and rather sees it as an investment for future growth. I truly believe this is probably the best outcome for the cloud gaming space, considering Ubisoft is such a huge supporter of the medium. It'll be very interesting to see the gaming landscape in the future though. There are a ton of buyouts happening, a lot of investments, and right now the big battle between Sony and Microsoft over Activision Blizzard. And with that, we've wrapped up all the cloud gaming news of the day. If you enjoyed today's video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. Today's end of video message is simply going to be asking for your feedback on the channel. How are you enjoying the videos previously uploaded this week and last week? Any sort of feedback, be it good or bad, is very much so welcome and I will take it into account. At the end of the day, I really want to work hard to make this channel better and more suited toward the cloud gaming audience. So if you have any suggestions on what type of content you'd like to see, feel free to let me know as well. Feel free to post it down in the comment section, or if you want to reach out to me directly, feel free to join our community Discord and message me there. Either way, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, I hope you have a great day. This has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.